What's going on, viewers? Today on Spartan137 Gaming, we are going to be going through a few heroics with a character named Ender that I found on the fleet. We both want to do heroics, so we grouped up. We're both level 65 in pretty decent gear. Let's see. The reason why I'm making this video is because the other day on one of the forums, on one of the recent topics, people were saying that the heroics won't worth it anymore because the loot isn't worth it, the finishing rewards aren't worth the time, and the heroics are just too easy. I guess they're not challenging enough for some people anymore. But from what I gathered from the reading was that most people were upset about the loot, and that it wasn't good enough. They weren't making enough credits for the time that they were actually spending doing the quests. I'm here to kind of refute that, and just to show you guys. So here you can see my inventory. I have 290,000 credits, 290,087 credits, and then I have just this regular stuff. I've already done a few heroics in this group, doing some heroics I haven't done before, getting to know what I'm supposed to do with those ones. But all in all, I have nothing really that I can sell or anything right now. I have 290,000 credits, and it is now 2:28 p.m. server time. What we're going to do is we're going to run through some of this through, what is this? Alderaan. Yeah, we're going to run through the Alderaan heroics right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually loot everything. By that I mean I'm going to loot the gray items, the very low, cheapy items that no one ever seems to really want or care for. I notice a lot in other videos and from talking to other people, they don't loot gray items because they're not worth much. And I think that that's a mistake. Yes, they're not worth much by themselves, like maybe a few hundred credits for a single gray item. But if you can get those items to stack, you get a lot more credits out of it. So what I'm going to do, the server, we're going to go ahead and get this started. I think we're starting with special delivery. I'm going to go. We're going to get the rest of my heroics done. We have Alderaan and... Oh, hold on. Let me finish transporting here. Okay, so going to Legacy. And as you can see, I have... wait, no, that's not it, is it? Ah, here it is. Okay, yeah. Legacy of Leadership. I use cartel coins to unlock these. I have the second one, so they return in 5 seconds from returning stuff. So even if you do loot gray items, send your companion out. Wait, what? A minute to 5 seconds to 5 seconds to a minute, depending on how much of that you have unlocked. And then all the gray items are gone. You have more room for green items. So, just a second here. Like I said, I'm going to be looting everything. At the end of these runs, we're going to come back and I'm going to show you guys how much gold I've earned, or sorry, credits I've earned. How much credits I've earned just from doing these 2 planet dailies and then selling off everything. And you guys will see down here how long it'll take us to finish these 2 more planets, and we'll be ready to go. Here we go, guys. Thanks.
Nikad aga kip lebab naya amgam baraka ki manuk maraka naja ki namabam yak manana.
reports are confirmed. The Empire is operating on Alderaan once more. We will investigate these remains and try to learn more of the Empire's plans. You've done House Organa a great service. Thank you.
Without the two of you, these people would still be digging ditches and eating that foul Killick ooze. I must pass on their gratitude. We still have a long battle before us, but there's hope now.
Tuana uba kili wata pangkitanko padoga lola.
On the wrong people.
All right, everybody. So we are back. Ender and I just finished up our 3 planetary missions. It has been under an hour. I've been recording for less than 55 minutes, and we have completed both planets that we were working on. We open up my inventory, and we make sure that there's like no lock boxes or satchels or anything to open, because I know I got a couple satchels. Okay, maybe one satchel. So I'm going to go ahead and loot that one. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take those ones. And, let's see, was there anything that I need to keep? Okay, we're going to just rearrange this, make sure that everything I want to keep is out of the way. That way I don't accidentally sell it. Let's see, we'll take that one too. I think we'll keep these, because these are all craft materials. We're going to keep companion gifts. There it is. Alrighty, so now we're going to come over to the vendor.
Best prices this side of the galaxy. Check.
Pardon me. And as you guys saw, depending on what planet you're on, you can get between 15,000 credits per mission to close to 19,000 credits per mission. That doesn't include looted credits, which you get all the time, and then these vendor items that I'm going to do. Now, as you can see, some of these aren't worth very much, 30 credits. 190 credits. You know, if you were to do these dailies or go farming in these areas for a couple hours, you'd get some stacks that would be fairly big. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna sell all of this stuff that I don't need. And remember, if you're doing a lot of farming and you have your companion, you can sell them while you can have them sell while you're out in the field. Oh, didn't see that one. And then you have more room for blues and greens to be looted. Alrighty, so at the end of 2 planets worth of heroic dailies in a group, I started with, what was it, 290,000 credits? We're just going to call it 290 even. Excuse me while I do some math here. I don't have a calculator, so I'm trying to do it in my head. Let's see, 546,305, 209,000. Alright, so if my if my math is right, I made over 330,000 credits just with those, I don't know, what was it, like 10 to 12 heroic missions. That's actually quite a bit of money. So I still highly recommend getting looting all items and then vendoring off anything that's not for a companion gift or something that's usable for a companion or an alt later on. I'm going to go ahead and keep doing the rest of the planet dailies. The rewards won't be as big because they're all lower level planets. The higher level planet you're on, obviously the more credits and better rewards you get after completing the mission, and the better loot drops. But you can solo even at 65 with regular, like the cheap data crystal gear, which is to tie people over basically until they can get real raid gear. Even level 60s I've seen can do all the planet heroic solo. It just takes them a little bit longer. But I highly recommend keep doing your guys' heroics every day. Do them as often as you can. Find some friends, some guildies, or even some pugs, pickup groups to do these with. It goes by a whole lot faster. And if you use a voice chat, like I use Curse Voice, if you want to add me, my Curse Voice ID is Spartan137, all lowercase, one word, or TeamSpeak. Curse Voice is actually free. That's why I love it. And they fixed a lot of bugs. It's still in the beta, but they fixed a lot of bugs from the earlier parts of the beta, and it works really well. So if anybody is interested in using that, you can add me, and anytime I'm on, I'm more than willing to chat with people, to group up. If I'm not in the middle of a mission or making a video, I'm more than happy to group with people and help out. TeamSpeak is another good one. Usually TeamSpeak is paid for, so it's good to have... like if you have a group of friends in your local area that you play with on a regular basis, or if you have the extra money, go ahead and pay for a TeamSpeak channel, and then you can share it with all your friends and guildmates and whatnots. Voice chats. Just make it a whole lot easier to communicate. You don't have to stop and type everything, or you don't accidentally have a chat window open, you don't realize that, and you're trying to cast your abilities or move in a certain direction or whatever, and you not go anywhere because it's all being typed into the box. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and keep doing your dailies, and don't be afraid to add me on Curse Voice. Download it, it's completely free, and I'll see you guys later.